up, then we all win. Yeah, hopped off the bench, now I'm ballin'.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's good, man? It's your boy Shane from I Mogul, man. We got something very, very special today, man.
How special?
What, bro? Is there not an elephant in the room right now? Like, hold on.
Okay, look, we don't have a actual guest on the show because we have the whole team on. We just want to talk mess today, you know. So we got a lot of things we want to get off our chest. But you know, I'll let everyone introduce themselves because if you haven't, you know, tuned in, we got a new look for the team. So starting off with you to the right here.
Hi, everybody. My name is Rosie. I am from the official Mile High Club, but I am also the newest addition to the Island Mogul team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ski.
Yep.
I'm Dante, and you know, I'm from Island Mogul, but you know, somebody's in my chair today, so I don't know. I feel some type of way.
I don't know about I'm in your chair.
Okay.
Part.
Just
Okay.
Officially, today is Dante's last time on the podcast, so
Ooh.
it's very, very, very. It's sad, but you know, it's going to be a really good moment for all of us. I'm Desiree, but also known as Kose here at Island Mogul. Happy to be here. Yeah.
I'm happy to be here too. What the hell?
We're just joking. Dante's not going anywhere. He just moved to the couch.
I've just been informed about this.
It's an ongoing joke that Dante's going to move there, then he's going to move here, then he's going to move here, then he's going to move behind the camera. You ain't even going to see him no more. But yeah, we're happy to be here. Welcome,
Hey man,
welcome.
if it's for the culture, I'm with it, dog.
Hey.
I'm
Hey
with it.
man, no task is too small, bro.
Yeah,
no task
we
is
need-
too small.
Hey,
We need
everything
behind the
important, bro.
scenes
Every
people,
detail.
too.
Every
All of
detail.
that,
Exactly.
man.
we need more people behind the scenes.
Yeah, for sure.
Not in front of the camera.
Okay.
Hey, huge shout out to our friends at Hero Collective for sending us some merch, man. These fire hats that they sent us,
Thank
man.
you.
The black and white with the snapback molding on the back. You got the little enshrinement on the side here, man.
Yeah.
Super
It's hard
dope,
body
man.
right there, man.
Check underneath the
Clean.
brim
At
there.
the bottom
yeah.
it says team issued. If you can see that there, you
Yup.
don't gotta do close up, but like team issued, dope, man.
It's official.
Rocking with you.
Good stuff.
Thank you, brother.
Quality.
Appreciate it, though.
Yep.
Nice.
Man, we got a lot of things we want to talk about today, but let's just start with the obvious, man. Like how have you guys been? It's been a busy month for us as a team. We've been doing a lot of
Yep.
things.
Absolutely.
How have you guys been so far?
Personally, I've been great. As you all know, I hit my 30-pound weight loss goal.
Period.
Let's go.
period,
Suck.
period,
Let's go.
period.
Suck.
Period.
Yes.
And so I'm going for another 15 to 20.
Oh, you're trying to get snatched out here.
Oh, I'm trying to get snatched.
Okay, girl.
I'm trying to disappear, basically.
Okay. Don't go too far. Don't. Yeah.
Well, after I lose the weight that I want to lose, then I'm gonna go ahead and start actually like building the body that
Okay.
I want. Like, you know, start
Yeah.
toning up and like getting more muscle. No way, I
Mhm.
just beat people up. That's all I
Okay.
want to do is just beat people up.
Why not? Why
I
not?
have a weight goal too. I'm trying to be like Shane. You feel me? Like, I don't know if anybody else sees when we watch the show. I'll be sitting next to my Uso Shane, but I have to wear a jacket every time. You know what I'm
Trying to
saying?
get a little
Thick.
bigger.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta be a little
trying to be
thicker. You know what I'm
thick.
saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
a slim guy, but I'm really slim. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, yeah. SZA
Trump's
said.
weight
We
on.
know. We know.
SZA said it's big boy season, so I get it.
Yeah.
I gained 20 pounds.
Nice.
You gained 20?
I'm not gonna lie. I'd say this much. When I was every year of my life, I only gained 10 pounds.
Oh, so
Every year.
you're talking about you gained 20 pounds, but in like
Yeah,
in 20 years.
So I only gained.
The math is not math.
I'll be
now.
100. I'll be 100. Like at 16, I was 160 pounds. I only gained 20 pounds. Then I'm 23 from being
Oh.
100
Okay.
from being
Okay.
16.
So 7 years later, you only gained 20 pounds.
Yeah, but I gained it in this last year. So maybe that's a
Got you.
bad
Okay.
thing.
I think it's called fatherhood.
Agreed.
Yeah. But we love that for you. Tell us about how you've been. How you've been doing.
I've been good. I had my third child, my daughter.
Yeah.
Awesome. She's my twin. She was born on my birthday. The experience of having a daughter is different. Just looking at her, the interactions with her at this age, it's still kind of mind blowing that it's a girl. You know what I mean? Like it's like when I see her, I don't see. How do I say? I don't know. I just see like pureness. You know what I mean?
for
Like,
sure.
so, yeah, like
Yeah.
I want to protect it. And it's,
Yeah.
I've always had that over my kids with the boys, but it's something different about my daughter. Especially she was born on my birthday. Like I
Yeah.
call her twin for a reason. Like she decided to come a whole month early just to come see me. So I thought it was super dope. So that's pretty much new. Like with me, it's just my daughter. I got a new car.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's
That's
awesome.
about it.
A lot of things new with me, professionally as well as like personally. Professionally, being able to be a part of this team has been really great. Not only for myself, but you know, for my family and for being able to push the culture and where I'm from. So that's always been great. Man, personally, life is lifing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
is
saying?
life
for you?
Adulting
Yes.
is adulting.
Yeah.
And so it's hard. You know, we all have those days, but obviously taking grace with it and making those strides forward is all that matters. So we out here.
That's what's
We
up,
out here.
man.
We outside.
And how are you?
How you doing, brother?
Hey man, I've been good, man. I would just describe my life as just constant work. Just I'm trying to be like I feel like I believe in God's timing. I know that there's a time for it, but I feel like God just hit the go now button in my life, and He like, all right, everything I'm about to put in your life, you need to go now, and you know what I'm saying. So like, just been grinding. You know what I'm saying, trying to get to it. At the same time, I'm trying to balance out, time for self, time for family, and it's not always easy. So, if y'all got some tips, what I'm saying, for your boy on how to live a more balanced lifestyle, especially when you're
Maybe I should do with astrology.
Don't even get me started about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Tell
like
them, Dante.
that word is gonna pop up. I know a few times.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But I want to say, I kind of want to recap because our first episode of the season was with Megan Framo.
Oh yeah, super.
And it was super dope. We loved having her on the show. She's such a great person. But there's been a lot of talk in the comments about, who came out on top when we had the little hitting duel, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing a lot of just confusion out there. So I want to clarify.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The editing did not show all the hits that I actually made on camera. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to really promote.
This man barely made one hit.
That's
He
cap.
got 2, but he barely made
That's
one.
cap.
Like even if
all right.
it didn't show all of the hits that you made, you showed 10 misses.
Okay.
So that tells you a lot
All right,
about.
you're right.
I'm
capping.
Rosie
I'm
wasn't
capping.
even there, and she
I wasn't
knows.
even there.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you. What I want to say is the camera didn't show how fast that damn ball was coming. You couldn't
Bro.
really. It was
Yeah.
coming fast, bro.
When I
Yo.
said I couldn't see it, I truly meant that. Like, bro, this ball just went. I was like, bro, where
Yeah.
the ball go? I was
No,
like,
facts,
what?
facts.
That's
My
crazy.
biggest thing too is like everybody that watches, they're like, I'm hitting off that, and
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm sitting there
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you ain't hitting
You ain't
nothing,
hitting it,
sir.
bro.
You ain't getting
hitting it.
nothing
It was
off
actually,
this.
It was actually pretty hard, like to see the ball, get the ball in contact. That was crazy.
Yeah.
It's going straight, and then all of a sudden it goes left, it goes
Yeah.
right, it goes up, it goes down. I'm like,
Megan,
this,
you are talented as hell. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
That's
For
what
sure.
she's at where she's
she ain't
at.
getting one for nothing,
Yeah, no,
bro.
for
You ain't
sure.
getting nothing off her. So,
I
but
will-
collectively, I will say I did the best.
I agree with that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to
100%
agree with
that.
My form was pretty trash.
No,
My
yeah.
form was pretty
Shane
trash.
really ain't saying nothing
No,
over there.
Yeah, you just gotta
Look.
wait it. Like,
My form looked the best. She actually performed the best.
That's
There-
life.
and then
Yeah.
you
That's
were there.
life.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
life.
gonna lie. I really thought the Bobby Get a jersey was gonna help me.
I think it did. You looked good too.
I did. I looked
Yeah,
good.
you looked
That's
good.
why you're the
For the
thumbnail.
cameras,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That's why
so-
you're the
Exactly.
thumbnail.
Yeah. Shout out to Megan. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
Big
to
shout out to
Megan,
Megan.
man.
And the whole
Softball
UCLA
season's
team.
about to start
We
too.
get it.
I'm about to pop up to a softball game for the first time. I ain't never been to one before. So
Real?
I'm about-
Really?
yeah, I'm about to be extra. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be extra.
Okay, this fool's about to have the whole UCLA
Yeah.
top to bottom. Let's go,
I'm gonna be like, Megan!
We're like, hey, bro, calm down.
They gonna be
If
like,
he's not like that, I'm gonna tell him he better act like that.
Oh,
He
me?
over here
Yeah,
talking
no,
all
for
this
real.
mess. I'm like, boy, you better get up there and
Nah,
show
for
Doing
it.
all
sure.
the chants.
we
Every
finna
single
rep.
one of them.
We finna represent for sure.
You're brewing that day.
Hey, look, on another topic too, because there's been a lot of excitement, but there's also been like a lot of people just chirping in the you know what I'm saying? I want to clarify
Oh,
a few
man.
things. So in that same episode with Megan, we talked about our favorite Polynesian movies. But look, I'll be honest, I didn't phrase it that way when I put the thumbnail. I put like best Polynesian movies of all time, and I think that kind of threw some people off.
Yeah.
But it was our opinion of what our movie. Anyways, Once Were Warriors was not mentioned.
Which is shit. I want to apologize.
Yeah.
You know, I want to apologize. Like, you know.
But
I'm not gonna.
people
I
were
want to
like,
apologize
show.
because it's a great movie. It
It's a
just
great movie.
was not my favorite
Yeah.
Polynesian movie. You know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
some people took offense to that for rightful reasons because it has a high place in our culture.
yeah.
Yeah.
One being the queen herself, Rena Owen. She got in them comments and start.
She
You know
let
what
us
I'm saying?
know.
She
She
does.
said, y'all
Oh,
gonna
get it
learn
right.
I'm
something
like,
today.
okay,
Put
auntie,
respect on my
okay,
name.
Yeah.
well, I understand. I'm sorry, auntie.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
She respectfully, in her eloquent way, basically
Yes.
said, "Y'all entitled to your opinion, but y'all know what the hell y'all talking about."
Yeah.
But y'all wrong. She literally said, y'all are wrong. And
Yeah.
that's okay.
It's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
gonna speak
You
again.
know when queens give you that
Yes.
criticism and they give it to you in that queen way, you can't even argue with it. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Yeah,
You just
no,
be
not at
like,
all.
Yeah.
"Damn, you're right.
Yep.
You're right. All of the things you said about me, they're right. All of them."
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
if I'm being honest, I'm like, I'm lucky she even knows who we are.
No,
like,
for
I'm lucky
real.
she even like had the
For
time in her day.
Yeah. Shout
So,
out
yeah.
to Rena Owen, man.
Yeah,
No,
that
for
was
real.
awesome.
Yeah.
But since I didn't get to put in my favorite movie.
Oh, what you? Oh,
What you got?
okay.
What you got?
Like-
Don't say once or words. Don't
No,
not.
no.
Okay.
No offense, y'all.
Okay.
No offense. But my personal favorite Polly movie, only like two or three other people comments like posted it. It was like Lilo and Stitch for sure.
Okay.
That is my favorite Polly movie. I don't care if it's about some little aliens, because guess what?
Amen.
You get down to the core of Lilo and Stitch, it's about an older sister who had to take up being a parent and take care of her little ass, annoying ass sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
while fighting CPS. Like, that's crazy.
That's true. I want to say, I watching that movie as a kid. I was always flabbergasted that Nani, her sister, the older, was walking around in some short shorts and some Timbs in Hawaii. I'm like, what? Who put the whole wardrobe together? Niggas was wearing Timbs in Hawaii, stomping on the
We should have seen her big ass feet. That's what we should have seen.
On me, bro. I'll tell you, bro. I know there's no gangers out there walking around in some damn Timbs. I was like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I used to have a crush on Nani though when I was a kid.
Oh no, for sure. We all did.
Not mentioning her short shorts.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I know.
Like,
When I was a kid, I'm like, damn, she thick. Damn, she thick. Man, I'm like, what the hell? It's a cartoon. I'm like, why she so damn thick?
Yo, did you
I can't
notice
stand y'all.
Disney always be thickening out their women. Disney
Yes.
proportions on a woman, Mrs. Incredible is
Girl.
the number one example.
Shout out to Disney. They get it right.
They know these dads is watching, bro.
They get it right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, some men are actually just watching Disney Plus. They don't even have it. They just watch Disney Plus.
Yeah, we had
Anyways, bro, don't do that. That's gross.
Hey, all right. We'll get past this conversation.
Hey, last night as a team, we had an opportunity to go to a dope event. I want to talk about it a little bit. Our friends from Chime TV, Alo, he invited us to come to the event. It was a dope event. How did you guys feel about it, man?
I had a great time. Not gonna lie, it was, even though there was just us and maybe like 4 or 5 other PIs there, I will say, as soon as we hear a shout out, we just take over the whole room.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you could tell too, like at the end when we got that shout out from Alo, like everyone, everyone was looking.
That was a moment.
That was the moment.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that a lot. But you know, it was a cool event. I will say I wish the food was a little better.
That's every Poly's criticism.
Yeah, right. And
What's up with us Polys right
just
now,
to
bro?
paint the picture, this event was like a very like upscale, you know what I'm saying? It was
Very.
Hollywood, you know, very, very nice dress. And then it was celebrating this TV network that was launching in LA,
Chime TV.
Chime TV. And it was like 99% Asian in attendance. So we were literally the only Poly representative. And our presence was felt though very strongly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they put the electric slide that Dante slid to the DJ,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was like,
Hey,
he like put the electric slide.
shout out to Sauni,
Yeah.
bro. He was like, hey, bro, let's do the electric slide. I was like, bro, let's go talk to the DJ
Yeah.
right now. Polys was on the dance floor. I don't even think there was actually a dance floor.
We
but
made
it.
it.
We made it a dance
We
floor.
cleared that.
For
One thing
sure.
about Polly's, bro, they
You know
gonna
we
make a
gonna get
dance
down.
floor.
Yeah.
They gonna move some people around. Yeah.
We gonna get our
sure.
food. Sorry if you guys didn't get no food at the Chime TV event.
It's
It was
basically
probably
the
the
7
Polys.
of us.
Yeah, we was
Yeah.
killing them. You know what I mean? But we was also killing the dance floor too that we created.
For sure, man. Like that, bro. Music, the right type of music at the right event, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It makes a big difference. They was
sure.
playing, you know, man, with that one song, it changed the whole vibe. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
On the topic of music.
Oh Jesus.
We started? Are we starting?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
All the smoke is coming out right
Hold
now.
on.
Like, we started off friendly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we about to get at it right now. Like there's a lot of the past few weeks, we've been debating this as a team, like internally. And we've had a crazy group text. It was going on rapid fire, like boom, 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 boom. So the discussion is like we do a lot of music stuff, but as Polys, there's just certain songs in our culture that they're not technically Poly, but we love them and they just a
Yes.
big part of our culture.
Yes.
So we had the debate like which songs should be on a playlist. Like if we did 10, right? Was it 10?
I got more than
Way
10.
than
Yeah,
10 for
Yeah,
me.
so I mean,
Okay.
we could if
Let's just say top 10.
yeah.
And this is across the board. Like anybody would agree with these.
Okay.
What are the unofficial
Unofficial.
Poly songs playlist of all time?
I gotta start with y'all too because
Me
Yeah.
and Dante,
Yeah,
we
I
low
don't
key
know.
speak the same
Yeah,
language
that's what
I'm
when it
saying.
comes to music.
Yes.
And like a lot of our unofficial Poly songs
All right,
are
top
similar.
10. Give me yours. Let's go.
This is top 10, but in no particular order from me, and I'm reading
Okay.
them off right here.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, I have As Yet, Every Woman. I have Yasmin, Blue Jeans. I have Fatty Cool, Like That Girl. I have Latif, Before and After. Music Soul Child, Don't Change. I have Rome, Do It. I feel like everyone pretty much has that one
Okay.
too.
Okay.
And then obviously Brown Eyed Blues. And then I have some other ones that I'll just keep in the safe, but I don't even know how many that was. Anybody counting?
no, I
Mm.
was
Okay.
definitely not.
Okay.
Well, just to
just
name
throwing out there.
a few more, like Ryan Leslie, Gibberish.
Oh,
Okay.
Wanna
okay.
Be Close,
Classic.
Avant, like
Okay.
and then the last one I'll just say is Freaky in the Club. That's by R. Kelly. I feel like that's a
Bro, I got a whole step to that. I
yeah.
have a step to it.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
A little, we don't want
That's a
to,
solid like 10, 12 right,
Right,
there.
right.
That's
we
solid.
get,
Yeah.
but
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Artist, music, different, you know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Yeah. Person.
We're gonna
artist,
differentiate.
I don't disagree with that list at all.
Yeah.
We know.
That's legit.
If
Mhm.
y'all saw our damn group chat, the
Nah.
chaos that ensued in that group chat
Yeah.
that night. That's the fastest these two have ever replied. Ever.
No, facts. Me and Rosie always over here.
Yeah.
We here for the group. These two be chiming in whenever they can.
They
I'm
be
like,
late.
gosh,
They
dang.
be late to everything.
Dude, you know, we have busy lives.
Not even that. It's just like I get overwhelmed with group texts. Like
You
so,
do,
I'd
you
be
do.
like, oh shit, like let me just let this thing fill out, and then I just trying to jump in, but y'all just be. You know what
Well,
I'm
I will say, look, the dynamic has changed. When you guys text, When I'm like, dude, 40 messages? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
It takes me like 20 minutes to like really.
Are you complaining?
I'm
that
not
we're-
complaining. I love that we're talking.
holding space for you.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying when I'm not present at my phone,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know for sure it's gonna take me like 10 minutes to
All right,
really.
top
like,
10. Let's go. What you got?
Top 10? I don't have my list. You ready? Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So Dante and Kose's lists are going to be similar because Dante was not very good at explaining what he meant by unofficial poly songs until last night at dinner.
I
And
can't
that's
text.
yeah. So my list is probably going to be completely wrong to them, which is totally fine because to me it's great. So I would say unofficial poly songs. I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I'm so sorry. Terrace Riley, Superman.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would give
Okay.
that. I give Peter Andre, Mysterious Girl.
Period.
NB Writer's Pretty Girl. I would give Tamia, So Into You, and Officially Missing You. I'd get funny enough, I get Sublime, Santeria.
No, that's a good one.
And then R. Kelly, Ignition.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Okay. I was just asked why wasn't okay. No, I'm not gonna ask. I'm just.
No,
I'm just,
no,
I'm
Just read your
I'm
list.
I'm-
Just read your
Say
list.
yours
I
and
know
we
it's
can
get
yours,
into it.
but
Yeah.
I
Say
didn't
yours.
put it on mine because I knew it was on yours. That's
no,
why.
it's okay because we can have overlapping songs. They don't gotta be different playlists. But okay, all right, that's yours. That's
Yeah.
okay. All right. I'm gonna go, and this is in. So the rest 9 all the way down. I mean, sorry, 2 all the way down to 10. There's no particular order, but this one is number 1 for a reason.
Oh, jeez.
Dove Shack, Summertime in LBC is number 1, the number 1 unofficial
I'm
poly
gonna hold
song.
Dante back. Go ahead. Finish your list.
Go ahead, bro.
Don't change anything. You
Number
switch.
2, number 2, Rome, Do It Like That. Adrian Hood, Brown Eyed Blues. John Splitoff, Sing to You. Chris Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey. Bazito Boss's Delirious. Every damn poly guy has a
mhm.
has
Oh,
a, has
hell
a
yeah.
fa dance to that. You know what I'm saying? Keisha Cole Love. That one's kind of But and then I can't disagree with you with Latif
Yeah.
before and after.
Legit. I mean, the
Yeah.
whole project was awesome.
Yeah.
The whole project was
Yeah, no,
awesome.
for sure. And then my last one's gonna be Kenai, Never Leave LA.
Yep.
Kenai definitely deserves that
Yeah.
spot.
Oh yeah.
For sure. You know what I
100%.
mean?
Yeah.
You want to talk about an unofficial poly artist?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Kenai
Kenai.
is
No,
an
for sure.
unofficial
Hey,
poly artist.
Poly people, we've embraced Kenai, right? He's one of us, like
Yes.
hands down. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Like he's.
I thought he was freaking Polynesian
I
by
did
the
too.
amount of
I
love
thought
that
so,
people
bro,
be showing
swear to
in.
God,
All of them. I feel like there's a long list of people that I
Yeah.
think
Yes.
are Polynesian.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
Ocho, like I think he's.
I
Bro,
swear.
yeah.
Bro, I was like,
yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
I
that's
was
what
asking
we
y'all
did.
hella questions when y'all had him at
No,
your
yeah.
podcast. I was like, wait, he's not?
No.
And then she was like,
Yeah.
no. I'm like, oh, whoops, my
Bro,
bad.
when I first heard Kenai, this is probably like I had heard one song and I was like, hey, bro, this is hard. Like, Polly was showing me this. I want to show my brother-in-law was showing me the song and I was like, bro, he's tight. Like, who is this?
Mhm.
He's like, oh, dude, it's the bro from LA. And I was like, oh, he's tight. Then
Yeah.
when you introduced me to him, I was like, damn, he's not Polly.
Yeah.
He's just a
Yeah.
black guy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
He's
yeah.
a
Not just a black
Not
guy. you know
John,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
No.
Don't say John.
No, I'm gonna say I'm black. I can say it. All right, he's just a black guy. I was like, bro, like it's mind blowing because the music he makes is actually very influential. Like the way he,
It is.
if you structure it, if you look at it like an equation, it's
Yeah.
like what we listen to
Yeah,
as
yeah,
a
yeah.
poly community. Like
Nah,
he
for
makes
sure.
it. He might not know he'd be doing it. You know what I mean? But
The melodic.
yeah,
sound,
it's
The
just
formula
exactly what
is
we
there.
listen to. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Share your list, please.
Did you get it up yet?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if not, I could keep
Okay,
talking
I'm not
about.
gonna lie. I was unprepared. I really said I had it, but I didn't have it.
Don't lie.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can.
No.
yeah.
I'm
But
not.
going back to Kenai, no lie, I heard FYS was the very first song I ever
Mhm.
heard from Kenai. That was a song that made me
That's
be
a
like,
banger.
I think this dude is Polly. Like, and if he's not, he has to be half.
Mhm.
Then he comes on the show, and I was like, oh, he said straight up, nah, I'm not Polly. And I was like, oh, my heart.
He's just a black.
I'm like,
guy.
I love you
Yeah.
even more.
I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna tell him that, bro. You just a black guy.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. Quote
Um,
Dante.
Shout out to Kenai, man.
Mhm.
We got to double back on that Dove Shack thing though. But I'll go ahead and throw the ones that I have
Okay.
written down. I feel like it's just kind of like nitpicking at it, but I want to say there's like 20. There's like 20 unofficial.
No, there's more
For
for,
sure.
sure.
There's hella.
I'm
If
just
we
throw some
can
out
narrow,
there.
okay, yeah.
Tight Work, Mary Jane. Infatuated by Memphis Black.
Mhm.
I got Latif down for Before and After, but there's a couple other songs too. PSC, Walk This Way. You guys know that song?
Yep.
It's a banger. Wayne Wonder, No Letting Go. Two Face of African Queen. I swear to God, that's a banger, bro.
You are my
Yeah, that's the one. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, but y'all gotta think about this too. Like Rihanna.
Yeah.
Rihanna. I got 2 songs from Rihanna.
When
Like,
she first
Baby,
started,
here
yeah.
I go
Here
again.
I got Here I
Yeah.
Go Again. If that's what you want, and then I got one that me and you have been arguing about, which is Bridget Kelly's Special Delivery.
Okay.
Sing a little bit for us.
Yeah,
I don't know if they know that
Can
one.
you hum the melody or just give us a little?
I can't.
Okay.
I can't. My throat hurts. You know what I'm
Can
saying? I
you-
was drinking
can you
last
hum
night. I'm
it?
sorry. You want to sing it?
Ah man, nah, I don't got it.
She
You
thought
gotta
about
pay
it.
for that.
She
You
thought
gotta
about
pay
it.
for these vocals, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, but legit, Bridget Kelly definitely holds a spot. Like I'm telling you, bro. Every poly knows the song.
But look, in the comments, or if y'all seeing this, like, let us know whose playlist do you feel like is the most accurate when it comes to unofficial poly songs. You know what I'm saying? Just chime in. And maybe there's songs that we don't even think about. Y'all might throw in there
Yeah,
too.
throw
man,
them in the
but
comments. And don't
yeah.
sit here and be like, I can't believe that y'all didn't talk about this
Yeah.
song. Listen.
It's a million
It's
songs.
a million songs.
Perspective,
It's
bro.
It's a lot of
Perspective.
songs.
Yes.
So we
Yeah.
all got to start contributing all of our unofficial poly songs.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
For sure. I would have to agree with that. But you know, the debate is now public, so people can chime in and they can pick which playlist they want to rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully though, what's up with this Dove Shack thing? I'm not gonna lie, that's a banger, but that's a California banger. That's not an unofficial poly banger.
The only reason I would disagree with that is because when you play that in Seattle or Utah
Or Hawaii
or
or
Hawaii
Arizona.
or anywhere else, any poly that's in the room automatically knows that song.
Devil's advocate for you, Dante. Are there California people in the room? And that's why they're playing it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No.
I believe it. I believe it, bro. I think
you could play that song in Wyoming in some little bar tavern in the middle of the desert, and it'd be 2 polys in there. They press play. They gonna look at each other like, yeah, that's our song.
That home, that
yeah,
home.
yeah. That's like the unofficial like our song, like we're together type shit. You know,
I want to
like,
argue about it for sure.
Then argue.
Yeah,
I
come
think-
on.
I don't know.
I think
don't
a better
see it that
one
way.
is on a Sunday afternoon over LBC because I feel
On a
like
Sunday
that one
afternoon.
by Lighter Shaded Brown.
Yeah, that's Shaded
I feel
Brown.
like that one is like, oh shoot, dang, they know this one. Like I feel
That's a
like
good
that's
one.
more than the
That's a good
LBC one.
That's a good one. That's a great one.
To replace it if you guys were like looking for like a
yeah.
I don't know. They're
But
on the
maybe
same-
not.
Damn, I don't
Yeah.
know. Let me just skip this conversation. I'm
I
gonna
get
get flooded on the comments.
I get where you're coming from though, like because again, he didn't explain this shit very well last night, but I understand like you and to you like that's just a California song, which I
Yeah.
totally get. And even like to go even with further with your point, if you were to just take a California person and just put them like somewhere else, and like let's say they go to Hawaii, they go to Wyoming, they go to Michigan or Boston or something. I don't know where anything is. I'm not geographically well endowed,
It's okay.
but like it just takes one California person to show their cousin in a different state that song, and then that song is automatically home. So like anybody
Yeah, but
else.
see, I think that right there is a statement for it being just an anthem for its respective place. I don't believe that. Like the Dove Shack Summer in LBC, I mean Summertime in LBC is a banger. It's a
Yeah.
certified thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's gonna be played
goated.
until we die and after that. You know what I mean? But I don't believe that song in that those types of songs are like the unofficial poly. Like if it's acclaimed like this, bro, it's up there for this reason. You know what I mean? I feel like everyone plays it. Like
Hey man, the stances have been stated.
Yeah.
We know where you stand, I stand. Y'all come in, y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Let us
Man,
know, let
yeah,
us
do
know.
y'all thing because
and don't yell at me, please.
they finna see you on the
he
street.
gets that
like,
enough from all of us, so he don't need y'all to be yelling at him either.
Hey, bro, they're gonna be like, "Hey, bro, you from Alamogu? Oh, yeah. Man, did you?" Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And then they play "Summertime in the LBC."
Hey, bro, how they doing? Hey, shout out to my Usos from Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? And my Tocos.
Yeah.
but maybe Bridget Kelly saves you.
Dude, Bridget Kelly is awesome. Bridget Kelly,
Bridget
if you're
Kelly
watching this,
over
please,
Keisha
please,
Cole
please
love
go.
on
I
unofficial
agree.
though.
I agree with that.
Yeah, unofficial for sure. Because Keisha Cole is for everybody.
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 All right,
Maybe
It's a hit.
Who's
Yeah.
the
maybe
hit.
say the song is for everybody. Let's not say Keisha Cole is for everybody.
Okay,
Let's
the
just
song.
phrase it
Sorry.
differently. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
whose version is better, Fiji's or hers?
Mm.
Because have you heard Fiji's?
Mhm.
Fire.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing,
He's
but
great.
I'm sorry. My
Have you-
sis Keisha Cole got
Okay.
that shit on lock.
have
like,
you heard OT Genesis?
Oh no.
Does he?
No, we not talking about that.
We're not
No.
talking about that. No.
On a serious note though, this is something that we was talking about. I think
Oh, hold on.
a few
Oh,
weeks
okay,
ago.
my fault.
What?
I just had like a thought problem, man. It was another song. You guys know Young D, Beautiful Creation?
I've heard that song before. That's like MySpace days, right?
Yeah, MySpace
Yeah.
days. Like anything, honestly, that's like my unofficial poly
For sure.
era.
YouTube.
When you,
YouTube.
the YouTube
Yeah.
days, the MySpace days, like
I was actually gonna bring that up.
yeah.
I want to talk about the MySpace days.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Come on.
No, thank you.
love-
It was such
I
a
love-
great
It was a
time.
great time.
It was the
Yeah.
golden era of social media for our
Yes.
generation because like social media had just kind of like hit its peak for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had access to a computer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, cameras were so much affordable. You can get you a little camera, you know what I'm saying? Take your little pictures, little
Yes.
profile pictures. And then everybody was a damn coder. So, you know, we could do the little, you know,
what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? And everybody had, like, you took pride in your page. You know what I'm saying? You took pride in your page, bro. So I want to ask y'all, like, what was y'all MySpace days like?
My MySpace days was a whole bunch of, listen, I grew up with a bunch of Filipinos, and not like the hood Filipinos. I grew up with the Filipinos that were like studious and trying to go to college and making you
Period.
feel bad about what college you didn't go to.
Okay.
Like those Filipinos were my friends. They're not my friends no more. But, you know,
Yes.
they kind of influenced my whole entire upbringing.
Yeah.
So a lot of that also influenced my MySpace days as
Jeez
well.
Louise.
So I was definitely like, just at that time we were cringy as shit. Like, I don't know if y'all remember.
That was cool. Though. It was cool to be
Like-
cringy, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
But listen, okay, I don't know if y'all remember like
We
that
dressed
time
different,
period.
we looked different, we acted different.
It was during that time period where swag was something we
Swag.
Asians got. Like that was that period of time to me. That was also Tumblr days, but still, like it was yeah.
Tumblr days.
Tumblr
Man.
days.
yeah.
Honestly, we was all too young to be on social media,
we was-
period, anyway.
No, we was just too young to be on Tumblr.
Yeah, because that time was when
That's like
Tumblr.
TikTok.
Yeah, Tumblr
Oh,
was
man.
allowing graphic things on
Very graphic
Tumblr.
things. That exposed
Yeah.
me to a lot of different things I didn't know, I didn't need to know about, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe it helped me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Well, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah,
But
no.
my MySpace days were definitely like I was into that shit. I loved changing my background.
What
every
was your
5
what was your
seconds.
favorite background? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. As a poly, everybody always had this one. You know where the Usos in the ear, lava lava, and then he has Samo on his back.
Yeah.
Attached.
Yeah.
Oh.
The hand drawn.
We could have lived a whole generation
Bro.
without that image in
No,
our heads.
Yeah, for real.
We
Like,
could have
that picture right there is
Yeah.
like legit. Like nobody know about it. Like now, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Of
for
this
sure.
generation, they won't know about that picture. Like you don't ever see it no more. But
You
it
know-
used to be thrown everywhere.
You know how hard
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was to like get your whole page in order. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to do the code.
was a
You would have
It
missed
was-
one period
Yeah.
and everything
Yeah,
would have
the whole
been
thing, you know what
thrown
I'm
off.
saying?
One
yeah,
little
it
thing.
was serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get on that computer, like don't talk to me like I'm locked in on my MySpace. You know what I'm saying? Like people come in, they try to talk to you like, no, I'm locked in on this because we didn't have phones like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah.
So when you on a computer, like that's what you're doing for like 3-4 hours. You know?
No, yeah.
Especially
Before
if it-
MySpace, there was Zanga.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people gonna know about
I don't
Zanga.
know about
I love
Zanga was
Zanga.
like
I
a real
wouldn't know Zanga.
coder's background. Like you needed all kinds of knowledge in order to do anything on there, like banners, all of that
Yeah.
stuff,
shit.
changing your font, all of that kind of stuff. So that was kind of where I started my social media journey, and then moving into MySpace. I think back and I'm like, who even was I? I should not have had a MySpace. Top 8, top 12,
Yeah.
top 6, top 3. I don't freaking even know, dude.
Dude,
Like,
the top 12, top 8, those tops
That
period.
was serious.
They caused
That was
problems.
serious, bro.
If I wasn't in your
Shit,
top,
bro.
we locked in like this, and I'm not in your top, bro. We not talking.
No, yeah.
Like
There was
yeah.
a time period where one of my friends, she had me as her top, like her top number one.
Number one.
And then this bitch moved me to number 2 to put another bitch. And I was like, oh, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah.
And then we literally were not friends for like a week
wow.
until she moved me back.
It's
Wow.
serious.
It was serious.
It's literally that serious.
This is what raised us, though. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
we have all of these issues that we have to deal with
Yeah.
internally as
Hey, but
adults.
look, now
Because
our-
we want to
now-
be first.
Now our parents have Facebook, and that's a whole problem in itself.
I ain't even
Like,
on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
My
Jesus.
mom just got on the Facebook. She be knowing how to do the little things and this and that. And I'm like
Should parents
After-
have
hey,
social media?
After my
Is there an age limit? Is there an age limit to social media?
yes.
Yes. 'Cause I'm so,
What's the age limit?
whatever age my mama is.
I'm not gonna lie, like I could say 45 to 50. Because after that, you be just throwing anything out there, bro. Like, or you be just sending the randomest things out there, bro. My papa has a Facebook. My papa's like almost 80. Oh, actually, he's over
I feel
80.
like
He's
they
actually
can have
over 80,
Facebook.
bro.
Yeah,
bro,
I feel like they can have
My
Facebook.
own
They can
family,
have
bro.
Facebook,
I
yeah.
also be on live. I'm like, bro, like this is the time that we can't have.
okay, look, and
People
the
on social
lives are
media
always
anymore.
the funniest because they're never clear.
They're never clear.
They be like,
words.
Bro,
We just
look,
opened, bro.
I know every old person is taking pictures like this. And then the picture is literally only showing this.
it's the back of someone's head the whole time. The back of someone's head for 2 hours, bro.
You're
Just,
not-
just,
bro,
just,
Look,
you know.
look at my son. Look at my son. And you can't see him. It's like your eyes were closed when you were taking the picture like this.
Oh man. Sorry, you said no too? You
no,
have an
I was
age
like,
limit?
you know how old somebody is when they going like this.
No, for
Yes.
sure.
No cap.
For sure.
No
But
cap.
also, I don't know what it is with old people and going on Facebook Live all the time. Like, what you need to be on live? It'll be nothing. You'll just be sitting at home like, hello.
Yeah.
Thanks. Shane, is there an age limit?
I don't think there's an age limit. I think certain people in certain families, it's more of a circumstantial thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like the nosy auntie should definitely not be on Facebook. Because she gonna be
The
like
toxic ones?
she gonna be like
The toxic ones?
yeah,
No.
that's my nephew. He's a drug
Yes.
killer. Yep. And
Like,
that's
what?
my niece. She likes
Yo,
to take her
what the
clothes off
heck?
on the camera.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
see?
saying? Like they do all that
Yeah,
stuff, and I'm like,
yeah.
damn, you put everybody's business out there. And yeah,
This is not how social media
certain
works,
people should
guys.
not have
Yeah.
social media. It's a very personal thing. So
Just
deal
to
with
let
it.
everybody know too, we're not ageist here.
No, for sure.
Enjoy your life, you
Yeah.
know, have your fun, do
Nah.
what you got to do.
Yeah.
I feel like in retrospect to all of this, because it's very true, but it is very situational. I love seeing like my aunts who have like all of their kids have like flown the coop
Yeah.
and they're just living their best life. Like my parents live like that. Like they be traveling and stuff. And I'm like, who gave these people permission to go without me? Like I still feel like a kid. Do you guys sometimes feel like with your families as adults, like you guys are still treated as like kids, or do you guys get the like, oh no, I'm an adult. Like, oh, she's an adult. Like everybody's shaking their heads like, no,
I don't know,
I'm a
everyone- I don't know,
child.
everyone's different. I grew up different. Like
Okay.
I like for me, like say for example, like in my family, I might be the youngest out of all of us, like in my generation, but I was always present. You know what I mean? If anyone needed help, I was always there. So I wasn't treated as a kid when I was a kid. You know what I mean? If I was
Yeah.
14 years old, I was treated like an 18-year-old kid, and they would treat me like an adult. Like they would teach me certain things because I was the only one around. Like in my
Yeah.
family, there's only like 4 of us that are my age, you know, my generation, but everyone left, and I was the only one home. So I always got treated a little different. So I always felt like an adult. You know what I mean? Growing up.
I mean, that's probably really tough.
Yeah, and
No?
I think that's why,
Like-
you know, like I might be at this age. I'm only 23, but I have 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like people look at me like, bro, like you have 3 kids. I'm like, yeah, I have 3 kids, and you know, like I grew up fast, but I feel like my early 20s, I was actually going through those at a younger age. Like when I was in high school, I was actually going through my early 20s. You know what I mean? Like stressing out, that was a different thing at a young age, and I don't know, like it's one of those things where I talk to my peers, and you know, they ask me for advice. I'm like, dude, like that's kind of weird to me. You know what I mean? But when I ask for advice, I have to ask somebody older. I can't ask nobody
Yeah,
like
for
amongst
sure.
my peers. Like it's kind of, I won't get much out of it.
Was it Tumblr? Was Tumblr a part of your growing?
Hey, the Tumblr is the reason why I have 3 kids. I swear to God.
I told y'all,
Man.
graphic things.
My
Graphic
bad.
things.
He starts scrolling his whole life change. He like, oh my god, what is this?
Bro, I'm like, I'm young. I'm like, ooh, wow. What are they doing?
Oh man.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
I went to sex ed class, and they was like, well, this is what it is. I'm like, oh, that's how babies are made. Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, did you guys have to watch that video? I will go back to your question. I'm so sorry, but did
No,
you guys
you're
have to
good.
watch that video, like the miracle of birth or whatever, and like where
Yes.
you actually had to see the baby come out and everything? Y'all didn't.
I went
have
to a
that?
very good public school system, so they didn't subject us to these kinds of things. But you know, wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
want to say that don't watch the lady give birth. I actually watched my my wife give birth. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little lit. I'm not gonna use the words, but I was lit. I had to get lit. I'm going to use that word, lit.
Yeah,
To like process the whole thing.
go through it.
I actually didn't want to be in the room, but my aunties, her moms, they was like, nah, you need to be in there. I was like,
Hell yeah, you need to be in there. You better take
No,
responsibility for what you done did. You think you
have
want
to
to
create
create all
that. I
this?
don't know why the hell
Ain't no pulling up. Ain't no pulling up now.
Yeah, you can pull out now. It's too late
check
for
this out.
that.
Check this out. So the reason why I said no was because I watched my mom give birth to my sister.
You do not need to be in the room for that.
Nobody knew. So
You
like,
need to be in the
so
room
no,
for that.
like nobody knew I was coming in.
Yeah.
Like I just like, oh, okay, cool. Like I'm just gonna go check on my mom, you know. So I
Yeah.
open the door. I'm like, I'm 6 years apart, so I'm 6, 7.
Yeah.
Open the door and I get her legs are up, and I'm like, like I'm scarred. I'm scarred for life. So me
my
going
God.
into the
Dante,
next.
we need to deep dive into your
No,
life.
You done seen
because
some
I need to
things.
You done
dissect
seen
some
some
things.
things.
You done seen some
I'm
things.
giving
We
you
gonna
all
learn
my
from you,
personal
you
life
gonna
right
learn
now,
from
but
us,
I'm
because
telling you,
there's
man,
a-
it's dark, bro.
My boy done seen some things.
Man.
Saying
Some
some things, man.
Let's have a
Jeez.
moment of silence for him. He didn't.
Yes. Thank you.
moment of silence for his childhood.
Man.
Hey, but I love
But
my
we love the
childhood.
person that you are today, and nothing
Yes.
would have been
Nah,
the
for
same if
sure.
you didn't go through those things. So
I
we
wasn't beat
appreciate
up so
you
many times
and
the
your
way
story.
life was kicking me out, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be who I am today. I'm proud.
for sure.
Still definitely didn't think you needed to see your sister get birth.
It's-
but
yeah.
okay.
Nah, that's crazy.
As for your question, Kose, no, my mama still treats me like a child very much to this day, except when it comes to the financial responsibilities
For sure.
of where I'm currently living with my family. She very much solely depends on me to take care of the house financially and make sure it's okay and make sure everything's in order. Other than that, she would still treat me like a damn child. She threatened me fucking last week. Like, just cause she could. Don't talk to me like one of your little friends. I'm like, I didn't. Damn, you know? So I will
Yeah.
get that till I'm like 85.
Sheesh.
We all their babies until it's time to pay them bills. Now it's like, you're grown up. Let me get that
Yeah.
money. You know what I'm saying?
How about you?
I'm a mixture. Like my mom, when I still come see her, she still be like, I made you lunch. You know what I'm saying? I put it in the microwave just how you like it. You know what I'm saying? It's still warm. I'm like, damn, you know. And then when it's time to pay some bills, she was like, could you send me some money? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay. Oh, we doing like, okay, for sure. Yeah. So my mom, you know, she give me both worlds, but it's still nice, you know, when your parents treat you like, you know, like they're, you know, I like that. You know, it's cool every now and then because I think, especially as guys, you know, we be so like, gotta play this role and that role, you know what I'm saying? But then your moms, they just remind you like you still just that little baby, you know what I'm saying? I used to hold you. So it's cool. Shout out to the parents, man.
Shout out to
Yeah,
our
They,
parents,
we get
man.
on our
Love,
nerves,
love,
we love
love.
them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like
Man,
that.
being a parent is different now. You know, like there's certain like the interactions. Like I'm like, I was a bad kid to my mom. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
you
I
was
was a
bad?
bad
You
kid.
was a bad
Like,
kid?
yeah, I was bad. I was her right hand. So whenever she needed me, I was there at all times. But the times where I was being a rebel, like I look back, like man, I wish I never did that. You know, like I wish I never did those things to ever make my mom or ever feel, you know, if I ever put my mom down, like I'm upset about that. You know what I mean? Because now I'm a parent and I'm like looking, I'm like, bro, like even when my kids are young, I'm like, I'm gonna know how it's gonna go for the next few years. You know what I mean? Like badass kids.
Hey, on that topic, because you kind of headed down a road that I wanted to explore was growing up being mixed, being Afagasi in our culture. We call it Afagasi. Being mixed, half black, half Samoan. In your case, half Filipino, half Samoan.
No, half Hawaiian, half
Oh,
Samoan.
my bad.
Don't you dare
My
do
bad,
that to
my
me.
I'm gonna edit that out. Yeah. Hawaiian and Samoan. But just being mixed growing up, and having a different experience depending on how you grew up. But like, I'll speak on mine. Like growing up, being mixed, I never felt like I was black enough or Samoan enough. So I always kind of felt like I was just an outcast or somewhere floating in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of messed me up. Like I remember being younger and not wanting to be black because, you know, like I got made fun of my skin. All my cousins were Samoan. So it just kind of like had a weird taste in my mouth when it came to like being proud of who I was as a kid. And so I think I'm just probably in my late 20s that I started realizing, you know, like it's cool to embrace who you are, embrace both sides. I'm proud to be both. You know what I'm saying? I have just equal amount of love for both. But how is it for you guys, you know what I'm saying, in your experiences?
Yeah.
Well, like I know that I said like I grew up with a bunch of Filipinos, but that's just I don't know. Like I think it's just because of how I look. They just assumed I was Filipino, which is like, you know, cool for the time being. But like it was, and I explained this to you guys, but I never like told this story on camera. There were these two poly boys that basically, when I was in middle school, made me feel like I was not someone just solely because of my face. So like they looked at me and then they asked me for my last name. And granted, like my last name is not a Samoan last name. It's my grandfather's last name. And it's not Hawaiian and it's not Samoan. It's just not poly at all. But so that didn't help me in any case either. So they just kept telling me like, you're not poly, like you're not Samoan, shut up. And I was like, all right, cool. And then that cycle continued into high school where the Samoan girls didn't look at me like I was Samoan. The poly girls in general didn't look at me like I was poly. They just looked at me as Filipino, especially because I hung out with Filipinos. But I'm like, hey, like they going to college. Like I'm going to college too. So I need to hang out with them, you know? So,
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was a lot of that. And it wasn't until I finally got to college and I avoided Samoans for the rest of like my whole entire life up until I want to say like my junior year of college when I finally found the Pacific Islander Association. Shout out to y'all at CSULB. They gave me like a sense of pride and a sense of like space to just fully be like a different kind of poly in their world and introduce me to what the culture is about. And they showed me what being Samoan is about. Because I avoided my whole entire Samoan culture after that incident
Hmm.
in middle school. And that tells you a lot. Like we Haffers, we Afakasi people, like y'all love to hurt us. Like y'all love to hurt us. And it's a shitty ass road. But funny enough, like it's always the Afakasis who end up being the ones who go the hardest for the culture. If that's something you didn't notice, it's something you will
I
notice
think
now.
you need to notice it.
Yeah.
I will say I am full Samoan. So, but I have a lot of cousins. I grew up with a lot of people who are Afakasi. And so growing up, like hearing all of you guys' stories too, we've talked about this off camera before, hearing everyone's story, I'm just like, that experience that you guys have and that perspective is so sad to me. Like it's so sad. And I have a lot of cousins, so I was telling them like I never thought it was different. Like I really thought this is how life is.
Yeah.
And like we were all like, and a tribute to our family and our parents about how we were, raised and stuff. Like my cousins are half black, my other cousins are like half white, and like those are my people. Like I'd never seen them as only half. Like I just am like very much, this is us, this is who we are, this is how we show up. And it's like, it's all love. Like, I feel like maybe they have had experiences like you guys. And to think of somebody that I love having that experience is so sad to me. Like, it's really unfortunate that we do have those experiences. But I can also say, like, me being full Samoan and not being able to speak Samoan is probably a different whole thing because, maybe I'm like whitewashed, quote unquote.
Plastic
like,
poly.
Yeah, which is so crazy. Like, why do we even have these things? These sayings for people who are of the culture.
Yeah.
Like it's not cringy, but it's just so weird. Like we should not be talking like that. Everybody, if you're even 1%, bro, like that's us.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. That's you.
Yes.
Like you is me, I am you, like we is we.
For sure.
Kind of thing. So
Thanks.
like I hate that. But I love that you guys are sharing your experiences because I feel like a lot of people resonate and understand where you guys are coming from.
We Afakasis are the minority in the minority.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
it sucks to say, but I'll never take away the experience. Like it that actually taught me a lot in my childhood. That was an adult life. You know what I mean? Like I didn't growing up. I was actually ashamed. I felt ashamed to be black. I felt ashamed when someone would call me Meuli and just look at me. I felt so icky. You know what I mean? So growing up, like the jokes, man, we heard all the jokes, bro.
For sure.
All the jokes in the book. They don't hurt me no more, but as a kid,
they sung,
man,
for sure.
they were like
Traumatizing,
arrows.
dude.
They were
It's
like
so
arrows going to my
traumatizing.
heart, And I took that to heart, man. And I didn't accept being who I was until maybe like senior year of my high school. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm tired of feeling this type of way. Like if I'm black, I'm black. You know what I mean? I'm Samoan. Like if I used to get really upset with those that made me feel that I wasn't good enough to be Samoan, because like I'm looking at these guys and like when we start talking about the culture, bro, I know more than these guys. Why are they trying to get at me? Like there's certain things you don't know about your own culture, and you're looking at me telling me I'm not Samoan. Like it's kind of crazy to think about, but I wouldn't take away any of it. I take pride of who I am as a person, as a Samoan man, as a black man. I take very, very big pride in it. And when I look at my kids now, my kids are mixed. My kids are Samoan, Tongan, and black. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they're pretty light skinned. You know what I mean? Pretty light skinned kids, but like the
melanin gonna come. It's gonna come.
I definitely want that. I want to instill in them that something that I wasn't instilled. It was always just me and my mom. My mom was Samoan, so like, I was never instilled the other side of me. You know what I mean? The other half of me. And I definitely want to instill what it is to be like a black man to my kids. Like I feel like the times have changed. I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, it was just me. It was just me and my sister. I've always seen that was Afakasi kids. I probably only met like 5 or 6 growing up. But once I got out of the nest and I started meeting more people, I started seeing the dynamic change. Like I'm starting to meet more Afakasis. Like it was kind of crazy, and their experiences were the same. And like you kind of seen it was like seamless.
Yeah.
And nowadays I'm starting to see more opening. Like I'm starting to see little Afakasi kids. I'm like, this is cool. And I don't find the older people talking mess about Afakasi kids anymore. If anything, I see them embracing them, and I think that's awesome.
They have to.
Yeah.
I mean, generationally, we've been in the U.S. for what, maximum 3 years in everyone's family. That's nothing compared to generations that have been here before. You know what I'm saying? And like mixing and being able to take part in different cultures is such a beautiful thing.
Yes.
And it should be cherished and it should be celebrated because I mean, we're going into just being able to love somebody, whoever you love. You know what I'm saying? And like back in the islands, for sure. Like that's, those are your people. That's all you have. That's the pool.
Yeah.
But when you move to here and you have the experiences of being able to, go out and be in the world, like obviously we're gonna meet other people. So I guess I don't want to skip over, but we can go into that. I have another question after. But yeah.
Just before you hit that,
Yeah.
because I will be honest, like I've had moments as I was starting on the Mogul and just pushing it, I felt like, damn, like am I even qualified to create this platform? Or I didn't grow up the most well versed Samoan. Like I told you about my experience growing up. Like if anything, I kind of wanted to move away from our culture because I felt like I wasn't welcome. So like I was like, all right, cool. If y'all don't want me around, I'm gonna just go here. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't grow up learning language. I didn't really learn a lot about the culture till I got older. And so like my whole perspective of the culture, I think is starting to come full circle now. But I felt at times I was like, man, am I qualified, or am I this enough or that enough? And to me, my whole perspective changed when I realized, man, it's not really about how much you know. Sure, knowledge is important. Understanding your history is important. Understanding your family and the roots and all the stories, like all that's important. I 100% agree. But that your lack of that doesn't disqualify you from pushing the culture forward.
Yes,
There's
that's right.
so many ways to push the culture forward. And to me, it was like, there's so many people that know everything in the world, right? But they don't do anything for the culture. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it's like, yeah, I'm still in the process of learning the language, learning the customs and the traditions. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like, well, what am I passionate about? What do I love doing? And how can I use that to help our people? And that's kind of what gave me the, like, that courage to just go for it and do it. And that's my advice to anybody in the culture. If you feel like, man, maybe I'm not the most versed in the language, or maybe I'm not, hip to all the custom, like, don't let those lack of things, don't let them stop you from pushing the culture forward. You could be a painter, or you could be a dentist, right? And you could push the culture from that. You know what I'm saying? You could help other painters, other dentists, other people in our culture, right? There's so many ways to push it forward. Don't let your lack of knowledge, or lack of maybe being equipped with all of the different things in the culture, don't let those things that you don't have, and don't let those things stop you, man. Just push the culture forward in whatever way you feel. You know what I'm saying? And people that are watching the different movements, like, have grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't crucify The Rock, right? Every time he does something, right? Because
why are the comments like?
Yeah, saying like The Rock is. This is just my personal opinion. The Rock is doing an amazing job of putting the culture on the grand stage.
Yes.
It's up to us to support him and continue to do things on our end as well. We can't just look at him like, oh, he's not doing enough, or he's not doing anything. Like, well, you go do something then. You know what I'm saying? Like, make a movement happen on your end. You know what I'm saying? But like, anybody who's doing something for the culture, whether you're the most this or that, like, I just commend you. You know what I'm saying? And I salute all of our creators, all the platforms out there doing anything is love, for sure.
You want to know why he gets that? Because he's Afakasi.
I was gonna say.
He got the same experience we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Black Samoan,
For
like,
sure, yeah.
Period.
he got the same thing. Like, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. I know we're all proud of him. You know what I mean? I just would wish that everybody in our culture would stop putting him down. You know what I mean? Even the younger Usos and Tokos. You know what I'm saying?
He's just one person, y'all. He can't take the whole culture and just do it right the first. Like, it's just one person.
Just like all of us, we're mirrors of our culture, but we are not. We are our own selves. Like, we're our own individual. We have our own perspectives. We have our own experiences. We're just sharing them through a lens of a Polynesian person. Like, that's it. We're not necessarily. Not everybody's on our back. For sure, we can take it. Obviously, we take that with us. But I'm not representing every Samoan woman in this world. No, I'm only representing myself and who raised me, like my family. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to take everybody, like, everything on, like, we can't do that as individuals. We have to continue to just keep doing us and stay in our own lanes. Like, that's it.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I just got a dap from
Yes.
Dante. You feel me?
I felt that.
That was the last day dap.
Are y'all really still on this? Oh, man. I'm gonna call my agent, man. You guys are tripping. Man.
Yeah. Tell him redo your contract.
Damn, man. So many great things that we've talked about. We definitely have a lot more to talk about in the next episode. But just real quick in closing, what are you guys most forward looking to in the next coming weeks from now?
That's a big question.
That was a loaded question, man.
We're heading into February. January just flew by. You know
Flew
what I'm saying?
by.
You know what? Outside of Island Mogul, I'm just looking forward to Valentine's Day, and that's all. That's as far as my
Valentine's
my
Day. You
scope
got
of going.
plans, girly?
Yes, but with friends.
Oh,
so
okay.
for
Okay.
Valentine's Day this year, I'm still single. Throwing
Tell
that
them,
out
let
there.
them know.
But I'm going out with some friends. We're all gonna go see the new Magic Mike, the last Magic Mike. Yes.
They got a new Magic Mike.
Yes,
What?
they made 3.
Not the boys looking confused.
Or yeah, they made 3.
I did
So
not
this
know
is the
that.
third one. Yeah, this is gonna be the third one.
The third,
They're
the
making.
second,
Wait,
the second one's better than the first
Yeah,
one.
Channing Tatum's in it.
first.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Channing Tatum, man. Hey, come on the show, bro.
Oh man.
But yeah, we're gonna go out to go see the Magic Mike movie, and then we're probably gonna go to dinner, and then I'm gonna have another picnic with another set of friends, the Galentine's.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're doing
That sounds
for
fun.
Valentine's Day. It's gonna be a great time.
Mhm.
If anyone would like to take me out, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah,
But-
get
Get
out
the
there.
DM.
Get out there.
She's gonna perk her Cash App and Venmo.
Yeah.
You can go next. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like life, like I said, life is lifing. I'm really taking things in strides right now. With like not looking too far in the future right now. So but I guess what I can look forward to is a couple of travel plans that I have set up. So those will be fun. Yeah. A lot of family time.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I got a list of books that I'm trying to finish reading.
Mhm.
I told y'all before, I'm terrible at finishing books, but I'm trying to like get through books. You know what I'm saying? Even if that means just like I only read 5 pages that day, but just consistently reading because
It's more than me.
well, hey man,
You don't read, do you?
He's a young guy, man. He's
Yeah.
getting into it. He's still finding his place with
I'm
reading.
still trying to find
Hey,
myself.
reading
Yeah.
is reading is very good for you. Man. in
Yeah.
so
I
many
do
other
understand
ways.
this, yes.
But yeah, reading and then just like I really feel like maybe it's just me, but I always see myself as an underdog, and especially when we're doing right now. Like yeah, people give us our praises and all that, but I'm like, man, we ain't really done nothing yet.
Yeah.
Like y'all stay tuned because we are coming.
Yes.
Like the things that we've been talking about amongst ourselves, like have yet to become public. But when they do, I'm telling you, man, it's going crazy. So
Stay
I'm very excited
tuned.
to just continue to do what we have been doing and to continue to elevate as a unit, but also as a culture. I'm very excited. There's a lot of great things coming up this year, like Pacific Feats in July.
Can't wait.
AJ Boog's coming into town next week. He's gonna be doing a show and actually 2 weeks from now in February. There's gonna be a lot of cool things going on. Fiji's dropping a new album.
Oh my
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom!
Like
It's crazy.
Like it's just a
Yeah,
lot of
Rihanna at
exciting
the
things.
Super Bowl.
Rihanna.
That
which
part.
means Paris Goebel's
That
gonna be
part.
there as well.
Yes, yes.
I can't wait to see Paris Goebel
That's gonna be
up there
crazy.
doing her
Amazing.
thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Like,
Where's the Super Bowl this year?
It's gonna be in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
So forget the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah,
main
we're
thing,
waiting
you
for
know what I'm saying?
halftime.
No, for sure. That's going to be highly anticipated. So a lot of cool things about the culture, man. I'm glad y'all had a chance to tap in and just kind of learn more about us. We will occasionally be dropping these episodes. And like I said earlier, like y'all go in the comments and vote for who had the best unofficial Poly playlist right now. Y'all could go through.
Actually, I want you guys
Oh
to
my
drop
God.
your playlist.
The episode
drop
is done,
your
bro. You
playlist
can't-
and you know what I'm saying? Like we can get at it. I'll be in the comments, don't worry.
Yeah, no. for
Dante's
sure.
just gonna fight everybody.
I
That's all
know.
he wants to do. And then he wants to be like, "Don't come at me though." Like, but you gonna fight everybody.
Well,
in the
because I feel like I'm
comments.
already gonna get attacked, man. The
Dante,
Dubstep
you
thing
can't
was
talk
kinda
no
crazy.
more. We already said our piece about it. That's how it goes, bro. Shane, please finish up.
Hey,
That's why it's your last day.
Goodbye.
look,
And this is why they hired me.
before tempers flare even more, we're going to cut this episode. You know what I'm saying? But look.
Nah, hold on. I can't.
Oh my God.
Y'all about to kick me off.
Thank you,
I'm
Kanye
done,
West.
I'm done.
Wait,
I'm
also-
done. Love you guys, man.
Some real shit. We
Appreciate
love
you guys.
y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tapped in. This is another episode of Island Mogul. We all win. We'll
Yes.
see y'all soon, man. We out of here.
And when I'm up, then we all win.